Hello, everybody. Please do let me know if you guys are able to hear me. I'm getting ready for a little flight. Well, two hops, two hops here in Germany. It should be quite interesting. Let me get right into the cockpit. Alan, it's not MFS without a hot air balloon going vertical at Mach 4. I don't know. Hopefully we won't have that as often as an FSX. I mean, Mach 4 for a hot air balloon, that's quite intense. Alrighty. Okay, so our flight for today, let's see. hmm Lima Charlie, thank you very much, Alan. Glad to hear. If you guys, if the sim doesn't hear as much, doesn't sound as good or anything, just do let me know. Deshaun Bowman, hello, hello, sir. How are you doing today? Fine day today it is. Actually, let me turn on my lights over here. Oops. There we go. Alrighty. We set here in Germany we set the simulator to top of the morning because on nighttime it's not really that pretty to see. So hopefully we will have something really nice to see. And this is not FSX right now. This is X-Plane 11. And actually, this right here is the Zibo 737-900, which is absolutely free. You can download it by just typing in Google Zibo 737-900. It is pretty cool. You guys have a look at this. It's really fun. Okay, the sounds and everything looks really great. So first of all, the fuel. We should probably be on the fuel at around, I have my fuel over here actually. Block fuel is 5.6 tons. So right now we are on tons, payload 8 tons. I think that is all right. Let's go back. Start services on, we'll cruise on ground. Ground services. Okay. I don't really think we need the GPU because we're gonna be taking off quite fast. Yeah, Explain 11 right now. It is quite rather inexpensive uh, for what it is, as you mentioned, and also you get really cool stuff for free. I mean, you don't really have to spend money to be flying really cool aircraft, just like this one. I think you will really enjoy this one. These overlays that I am having right here, these are from a well, I downloaded those and they are called Ben overlays. It's Bravo Echo November Echo overlay. So if you go and search that BENE overlay in Google, you will most definitely find these overlays. They are actually quite cool. Please do let me know if they are working properly, if everything is in order. Those are really nice overlays. There are, I know there is another, like Fly Live. I think it's another overlay that is really good. I just have so many issues with that. For some reason, I just cannot use them. So the 900 is released. The Zibo 900 is released. The one we are getting pretty soon is the Max. That is still not released. There is a leaked version going around on the internet. I actually tried it myself, but it's not yet finished, so I'm waiting for the release on that one. Actually, the MCAS was getting really naughty on me, so I don't know if that's a bug or a feature, but well, there you go. Okay, so let's start our flight leg. Let's get all of the people inside of our aircraft. The fuel and balance, it looks all right. Ground services, everything is all right. Let's start by turning this. We do have ground power, okay. I thought, oh yeah, it's connected. Okay, so let's use the ground power. First thing, battery on, ground power on, emergency lights on. Let's go straight to, well, first thing we need to do, of course, is start our alignment. There we go, straight and nav. The rest shall wait. It is a feature to emulate the MCAS of 737 MAX. Yeah, terrible, isn't it? What a big mistake Boeing made there. What a big mistake. It is costing them quite a bit. But I don't think the US is gonna let them just drop dead. It is such a big company offering so many jobs. I am also waiting for the MAX 8 to train that plane, though I want this 777. But I heard the flight factor 777 is like whack. Is it true? Well, the thing about the 777 is that it is real pretty old. Uh, the 757 is newer, and the 767 is even newer. So if you want the best from flight factor, probably the 767 is gonna be the best option. And then I would go for the 757. My last option would be the 777. Even though it is a beautiful aircraft, it is old and it shows. Of course, not in real life. I am talking about the simulation. Alex, hey, I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, sir? Can you use the 737 MAX in X-Plane? Right now, as I mentioned, there is a leaked version of the 737 MAX, but it's not. I don't recommend it. I will wait, and I recommend waiting for the full release of the MAX. It should be here pretty soon. El Turco Charo. Hi there. How's it going, sir? I'm doing pretty well myself. Hope you are doing fine as well. Mo Henderson, your voice deep. Well, I hope that is good. I hope you enjoy that. Alan, Boeing makes software to prevent crashes. Software crashes the plane. Human pilot, am I joke to you? Ever heard of a stall horn? Yeah, it was a shame. But yeah, those engines being set on the position that they are being set, well, something like the MCAS was required, but they really didn't make some. I mean, they should have made it quite clear what MCAS was going to do and how to disable MCAS, because obviously a new system depending on only one sensor, well, it might have some problems, and you may really need to disengage that. So that's really interesting. Thank you. Please do let me know, El Truco Charo, if everything is in order on the data. Hopefully it will be, and it will be a fun flight. Anyway, let's continue by setting, everything is aligning right now. Oh, whoops. So let's just quite quickly try to set up our FMC. Let's go to FMC. I have the flight plan around here somewhere. Okay, here it is. Okay, position in it. We are on Echo Delta Delta. No, wait, this is not right. Okay, here it is. Echo Delta Delta Kilo. That's our reference airport. Let's copy past that is, paste it over here. Let's jump to route. It is on our scratchpad, the airport we are taking off from. So let's just drop it in here and let's put our destination, which is Echo Delta Delta Sierra. Echo Delta Delta Sierra set as destination. Yeah, the voice is the best. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I hope you appreciate it as well. Sparky, I see. Well, like the 787, but the noise of that plane is like cramped a bit, where the 777 is like the 737 noise. Are you talking about the 787 for X-plane? I have not tried that one. It seemed a little bit funky. I don't know if there's a new version. You know what I really want to try out? The new Concorde. That looks pretty interesting. Although it is an alpha release, a early access, I think it looks pretty good and it has potential to be a interesting aircraft. Mo Henderson, what is your longest flight? I think crossing the pond, New York to London, pretty much. I don't really like doing uh, that long flights because, well, the exciting stuff is getting your aircraft ready, taking off, uh, then descending, preparing your aircraft for landing and landing. I really like doing all of that. And while cruising, well, there's not much to do, so I am not too fond of long flights. But that, of course, is just the way I feel about them. If you like them, that is absolutely awesome. Okay, so our route, let's set it up. We are flying to Kumik. That is Kilo Uniform Mike India Kilo. Let's go for the first one. After that, we are on the airway Lima 603. Lima 603. After that, we're going to the airway November 850. There we go. It added Bambi all by itself. Nice. Next airway is Tango 128. Tango 128. It automatically sets Kilo Romeo Hotel. And our last waypoint is Batso. Bravo Alpha Delta Sierra Oscar. There we go. Let's activate execute perf init. Let's set all this. Reserves only 1 ton. That should be enough. Index 50. Flight level. I already mentioned that we are going to a cruise altitude of flight level 230. And of course, we are in Germany right now, so the transition altitude is not 18,000 feet, it is 5,000 feet. Indeed, that is the Bene overlay. It is a really cool overlay. I truly recommend this overlay. Explain 11. Yes, it is. Not your typical rabbit. Hi, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Krabby Aviation. Know the MD-80. I lost track of the conversation, it seems. Sparky, by the way, Crosscheck, the game you mentioned in the thing on YouTube is set to FSX and not explain 11, just not to confuse people. Oh, oh. That is not right. That is not right. Edit video, maybe? Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Advanced. Game title. Explain 11. Save. Okay, supposedly that should be changed by now. Hopefully it has. Really hope that is the case. El Trucucharo, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm seeing your cursor clicking away from the FMC. It seems you're clicking over the background selector light. Huh. Well, that's weird. Obviously something is not right. I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it right now because that does sound pretty weird, but thank you for the heads up. I will try to look into that after the stream. Flight factor and F for the Conquer and F for the MD-80 to reap both. Oh, yes, indeed. The MD-80 no longer with us on American Airlines. Am I right? It was a couple of days ago, the last flight. Actually, I flew the MD-80 recently. Hopefully, I will do a stream on the MD-80. That thing is a pain in the ass to fly, but also really fun. The more interesting they are, the more fun I have on them. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we are setting all of this up. Let's execute N1 limits. Let's set this. Yeah, that looks all right. Good for me. Takeoff, flaps 5. That should be good enough. Center of gravity. So our trim is 4.44. Let me just get my stick. I don't know why it's doing all the way up there. And yeah, it's pretty much on spot, to be honest. So that's good. Our V speeds, let's set those. V1, 1, 2, 3, rotate 1, 2, 4, V2, 1, 3, 7. And I think that's about it. Let's go to departures and arrivals. We are departing from, we mentioned runway 32 Romeo. So let's search for 32 Romeo. Here it is. And of course, we are taking, well, this is a newer version of the AIRAC, so I think I have set on the route Kumi 7 Bravo. We're going to be using Kumi 8 Bravo. Here we go. That looks cool. And we can set our arrival as well. We know that we are going to be landing on runway, what was it? Ba, 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 ba. I don't remember what runway we're using. Oh, yeah, runway 25. We have ILS. Let's do that. Not a biggie. And we are using the BATS arrival, BATS 2 Alpha arrival. There we go. Uh, we can use the uh, BATS 25 over here. Okay, and execute. Let's see that everything is in order. No discontinuities. Oh, yeah, everything looks great actually. Everything looking good. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Probably Streamlabs OBS jank. Yeah, I am actually using Streamlabs OBS, and I think that is what is causing the issue right now with the cursor. I, Alan, I don't watch Swiss 001. I do like its content. I just don't have much time to see content. Uh, Sadly, lots of stuff to be doing, but I'm sure he has some sweet memes going on there. He's a cool guy, most definitely. Any new update on Microsoft Flight Sim? Not this week, sadly, but next week you can expect an update on Thursday. Indeed, until September the 12th. Do you think Sparky, do you think the next Flight Sim 2020 will destroy other flight sims like DCS, X-Plane 11, FSX, Ace Combat, and other? Uh, Maybe FSX and X-Plane 11. I would not say destroy them, but a lot of people will migrate to Flight Simulator 2020. But stuff like DCS, people who play DCS will not find what they are looking for on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, at least not on release. And Ace Combat, well, that's another ballpark, completely different thing. I wouldn't even call it a simulator, but it is what it is, right? Uh, what else? Do, 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 do. X-Plane 12 will be a viable competitor. Hopefully. I love X-Plane, and I only wish the best for both developers. I wish the best for Microsoft. I wish the best for uh, X-Plane. And I really hope X-Plane 12 gives Microsoft a run for its money. The thing is, a lot of people have really great add-ons for FSX right now and for X-Plane 11, so a lot of people may stick with their old simulator because of that, but with time and the third parties developing good aircraft and all that, I think it's going to be really interesting in the future. Can you see the outside of the aircraft? Of course you can. This is the beautiful and wonderful. Let's do a little walk around it. Absolutely free from Zibo, 737-900. Great detail. Beautiful, beautiful aircraft. Just a peach. Okay, let's come back. I do love air combat simulation, but it is way too different. It's a completely different thing. Edge combat was too hard. I had it even on easy mode was hard, and I had joystick. Well, games from the other side of the world, if I'm not mistaken, it is a Japanese game, and those guys really know how to do hard games. Really, really, really hard games. Zibo in Flight Simulator 2020. Ooh, wouldn't that be exciting? I remember playing it long ago with a joystick at a friend's house. Was fun for like 10 minutes, but then I just wanted to fly without dealing with people trying to kill me. Yeah, I know that feeling, especially when you start. You just have such a hard time and everything is killing you. It's not fun. It's definitely not fun. But if you spend enough time on it, then you you start surviving more, and then the simulator starts being fun. But it takes a long time for that point to happen. So yeah, the beginning, no fun, no bueno at all. United Airlines, you planning on dragging anyone off the plane today? Hopefully not, but if anybody talks smack about them, I won't hesitate to drag them out of the aircraft. I'm just kidding, of course. I'm not dragging them out. The cops are dragging them out. Take that into the take that with the police department from the airport. No problem with FS 2020 and another subscription. I have Game Pass for Xbox and now I need to extend that to PC. I don't know, maybe. Whew, that's gonna be interesting. That is going to be interesting. So pretty much we are pretty set. We are aligned. Let's welcome the passengers. That's looking all right. Okay, let me start the APU. Let's turn on a fuel pumps for the APU. And APU start. Fasten seatbelts to auto. Chimes auto. Ooh. Spark 8 will do weird stuff, like with a pushback will spin your aircraft and the Zibo plane will just turn even though this steering axle is on yaw. That is going to be exciting for sure. Okay, what else do we need? The APU is still not online. We can probably start by... are we gonna need a pushback? No, we actually are not. No, wait, maybe. Maybe. Nah, yeah. Let's do a little pushback. It won't hurt us. Okay, what else do we need? Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Start services and crew. No, that's not ground services. The APU is now online. Let's turn the generators for the APU on. Ground power off. Ground power disconnect. And I think we can now get ready for the pushback. So if we're gonna be doing that, let's let's turn our fuel pumps to on for engine ignition. Let's also, yeah, wheel wells on, position to steady, logo on. That should be good for now. Better pushback. Let's pre-plan that thing. We are going to go that way, so probably something like this would be just great. And enter.
Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Okay, we are ready for that. Request pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Toast driving up.
Alrighty. Turco, you don't need to upgrade your Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass work on PC and Xbox One console. I, to be honest, I'm not gonna say anything because I really don't know. I do not own an Xbox. I did own the Xbox Game Pass, and it gave me, well, for PC, I didn't have any issues there. But I think if you have Xbox, that you also for you have to pay for the gold membership. But if you have the gold membership, you should have the Xbox Game Pass for PC. I don't know. I am ignorant on that, so uh, I won't wager on that one. Uh, you can control it however you
Okay,
want with keyboard and
all
yoke
doors
and
and
with
hatches
third-party
are closed.
accessories or an
Ready to connect.
Xbox
Set
gamepad.
parking brake.
Yeah, for Flight Simulator 2020, you should be able to use whatever you want. Sparky, I played X-Plane 11 and FSX with Xbox One Elite controllers and works super fine. I put Y for more thrust, B for less thrust, X for reverse thrust, A for handbrake and brake parking brake. That is crazy. I have not tried it, but I know I would be having a really hard time, mostly because I'm used to rudders, joystick, throttle, but it is really good to know that they work just fine. Sim Aviation 737.
How
Love the
connected and 5 buttons been
738.
inserted.
Oh, wait,
Release parking
relax
brake.
and take notes. Howdy, partner. Howdy, how are you doing? Hope you're doing fine, sir. And Sim Aviation 737. Yes, the 739. 737-900 is a beautiful aircraft. All the 730s are a blast to fly, except the MAX until that gets fixed. Okay. Negative. I wouldn't like having to pay for a subscription to play FSX 2020 because it's just a hassle. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think we're gonna have a uh, subscription. I just don't want to tell you guys that we're not getting a subscription for sure because that may not be the case. But I think we won't. Hopefully we won't. Ticketman, everyone knows Air Force Proud. Yes, everybody does. Air Force Proud is a blast to watch. Haven't watched it in quite a while, but I know it is very enjoyable. I wouldn't mind a subscription after a look at how much money all the DLC for F6 cost. That is true. I mean, what you are going to be saving for the amount of scenery that you're going to be getting, at least that it's not really a bad deal. For people who are used to flight simulators and spending a lot of money on those, I mean, I've spent a lot of money in flight simulators. X-Plane 11, X-Plane 10, DCS, FSX, Prepared. I mean, you name it. I've spent a lot of money, and I think we are not going to spend that much money on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. All the DLC for XP11 is a scary 1,300 $1,300. Um, is that so? I think it should probably be more. There are a lot of DLCs, but yeah, that sounds about a decent price. Tiki Man, love your videos, very informative. Thank you very much, sir. I strive to improve every and each day. Are we doing the pushback? No, I need to release the brakes, right?
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Okay, let me start the engines real quick. We need our anti-collision lights to let everybody know down there that we are starting our engines. And let's turn our right engine number 2 to continuous. Uh, okay, I see the problem. APU bleed was not on. That was no bueno, no bueno. Let me. And actually, that was to ground. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. My head is in other place right now, trying to keep up with the conversation and with the flight. It's kind of tricky, but I'll try to do both as best as I can. Okay, so yeah, ground for engine start and the APU bleed, of course, it should be on. The packs are off, that is right. All the fuel pumps are on, so that is pretty good. We are way beyond the N2 that we needed for engine start. Probably I didn't uh, wreck my engine. everything is looking good, so it seems I have not. That is really good. What's DCS? Okay, let me try to. I'm gonna try to see all the messages. Just give me a second, guys. Let's set this to continues and let's start engine number 2. Let's go ground. Let's wait for a 20 on the N2. This guy right here. 10, 15, and a beautiful 20. Let's turn that on. Looking good. Let's wait for the kickback and then we will set it to continuous. The entire global scenery data files weigh in 1 petabyte, so DLC of the global scenery won't happen. Yes, well, as far as I heard, it was 3 petabytes for Flight Simulator 2020. That's gonna be interesting.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Setting parking brake. Uh, Personally,
Disconnecting
it's
tow.
a good
Stand by.
thing if they do have a subscription for FS 2020. You pay $5-10 to test the game rather than putting $20 and not liking it. Yeah, well, that is for sure going to happen with the Xbox Game Pass. You can go for the Game Pass, try out the game, and try out many other games. And if you like some of those, actually, I think it's a good deal, the Xbox Pass, or just buy those standalone. And of course, you can test the flight simulator. Disconnect and hand signals. All right. The subscription is $5 a month. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I would be cool with that as well. But I do expect them to give us cool stuff with the subscription. Of course, the streaming of the amazing scenery, but some other surprises now and there. That would be pretty sweet.
Now is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. I'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alrighty, my dude. Thank you very much. What is DCS? DCS is a the best uh, military fight flight simulator. It is pretty good. It is free to try, but for the full experience, of course, you need the cool aircraft, and those are quite expensive. $10 a month for me, and that is Canadian. Sparky, that is for the Xbox Game Pass, right? Negative narwhals. I mean, the cost isn't an issue. $5 a month is reasonable until I don't want to play it for a little bit and get into another game. Then I'm playing for nothing, paying for nothing. Well, yes, but I mean, you're always able uh, to pause your subscription or cancel it if you're not using it. So I think that's all right. I mean, you can pay for the time that you're going to be using it. Hopefully that is going to be the case if it is going to be subscription based, which I really don't think it is going to. I think we're going to be having a lot of DLCs, and that's the way Microsoft's going to be doing its money. Relax and take notes. Yes, it was supposed to be on ground. That is absolutely true. What I heard on the announcements is that it will be part of the Xbox Pass Gold for $10.99 a month, so you will get it and a top other games to play. Yes, it will be on the Xbox Game Pass and you will have access to a lot of games. So if you like a lot of games, that is going to be really good. Sim Aviation 737, 2:32 a.m. here. That is awesome that you are flying with us at such late time. I actually love staying up late myself when I can. 25% N2. Okay, I thought it was 20 for the 900. Good to know that it's 25. Sim Aviation 737. Thank you very much. Uh, Negative narwhals. If it was a subscription based and I get Xbox Game Pass, I would get the 1 year pass. Well, yeah, with the Xbox, if you have an Xbox and the Gold subscription, that is kind of a different story. I'm not too sure about that. Sparky Crash Check fun fact: did you know someone is working from scratch a whole Boeing 737 for free for Explain 11? I tried. It's okay, but it's a long time to be finished. It needs textures, functional wing flex. Okay, I did not know about that. I would love to know who is working on that and have a look. That looks really interesting. That is so cool. Alan S. I'm here. Minute it releases, I'm plunking down the 120 from the year. For the year. Okay. Sparky front wheel and interior windows. Uh, uh, uh. Guys, see you later. I'll be back for the next update. Krabby Aviation, awesome. I will see you around, my dude. Sparky, the name of the mod is Chow 112 Boeing 737 300ER. That is sweet. Okay, let me continue with the flight because if I keep this way, probably I'm not gonna go too far. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay, so window heats. Let's set those two on. The probes on. Electric, uh, hydraulic pumps on. Yaw damper on. Let's set our flight altitude. We know it's going to be flight level 230, so 23,000 over here. Landing altitude, I think that should be enough. We can turn our generators of the engines on. Now that we have done that, we can turn off the APU. We can place the packs to auto, and we can turn off our APU. Not a biggie. We can check out our generators if they are producing good power. There we go. 400 for generator 2, 400 for generator 1. That looks cool. I think everything is set correctly. This should be to continuous. We can commence our taxi with our taxi lights. Let's turn on our runway turn off lights as well. Let's commence our taxi, shall we? Uh, Parking brake is off. And let's give it a little bit of throttle. And let's go. We're going to runway, what was it? 32 Romeo. That would be right. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, so flaps. Let's set our flaps to 1, 2, 5. We're gonna cross a runway. Actually, you know what? I would like to, oh boy, use my track IR for taxiing. It is way better. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we have flaps. The auto brake should be at RTO. There we go. Speed brakes unarmed. And yeah, I think we are good for departure. Let's turn on our flight directors. Our altitude, let's set it to 32,000 feet. Whoops. 32. Heading also 32, right? Um, 320. Airspeed, let's go all the way to, I don't know, 180. Whoa. 180. There we go. Oh, I'm too fast. I'm too fast. Let's take it a little bit easy. Okay, whoa. There we go. Okay. I think we have everything under control. Can we set the VNAV and LNAV? Yes, we can. Awesome. Okay, before entering the active runway, let's make sure we got everything in order. Okay, taxi lights off, landing lights on. Let's set the TCAS to mode Charlie. There we go. Uh, wing lights on. Strobe. And yeah, we should be ready to roll. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. Let's go full throttle. Okay, let's take that a little bit.
80 knots.
I don't wanna stress too much my engines, to be honest.
V1 rotate.
Rotating.
Positive rate.
Buzzer rate, gear up.
400.
Okay. Flaps to 2.
1000.
We can probably set the auto throttle and the autopilot. Flaps to 1. Flaps 0. There we go. Everything should be in order. Let's remove the RTO. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna try to follow a couple of messages. Yo J using track IR. That is correct, sir. Only on special occasions. Unplug about the speed limit. Yeah, that was only if I needed to use that speed, but really I take it manually, and once I set the VNav and the LNav, it automatically sets the correct speeds. Are the passengers sitting down? I do hope so. Unplugged, just finished a flight from Kailas to KPDX. How was it, sir? Punda, hello, sir. How are you doing? Welcome. Relax and take notes. Where do you put the key for this aircraft? What do you mean by the key? Relax and take notes, lol. Future IO Gaming. I am one of your mods in your Discord. Hello, Future. How are you doing? Yes, yes, I remember you. You let me know that you were Future IO on my YouTube channel. Jay Scott, what's up? What is up, Jay Scott? How are you doing? Actually, I have a new subscriber. Well, not I follow on. Let me see. Big Pingo too has followed. Thank you very much for the follow, sir. Please be welcomed and have a pleasant flight. Let me get quick into the cockpit. We are already okay. Standard altitude. We are past our transition altitude of 5,000 feet. We're almost reaching 10,000 feet, which means that we are going to be removing our landing lights. And yeah, that's about it. 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. And we can probably set these guys to auto. We don't need them at continuous right now. And yeah, looking good. Wow. Would you look at that? Punda, well, I have to go. Have a good one, sir. Take good care of yourself. You should try Smart Copilot. Yes, I definitely would love to try Smart Copilot. It looks really cool. Is there a link somewhere for your Discord? That is weird. It should be on the channel. Let me do that real quick. Give me a second. Because I do want you guys jumping over to my Discord server. That is a lot of fun. Let me do this quick. Where are you, little one? Show more. Discord channel, here it is. Basic. Join my Discord channel here. save. Okay, it should now be on the description of the YouTube stream. And as far as I'm concerned, on Twitch, you should also be able to find it over there. So, yep, yep, yep. Okay, let's continue. What was I doing? I lose track quite easily. Bricktown, hello, hello, sir. How are you doing? El Turcucharo, how did that flight go? Size to Saturn. Aviation Talk. Yes, I do have a Discord server. Please join us up. The link is now on the description. Negative Narwhals. I don't really know how to put routes in the right way in the Zibo, so I just somehow jam it in there. And sometimes when I'm flying, it just stops and then I die. Well, that is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Hopefully, I will be able to give you a little tips once we get on the ground and we do another hop to how to set everything up. El Turkish nice view. It is an awesome view, isn't it? Sim Aviation, nice. Aviation Talk, yeah. Breakdown, is that the 737 MAX? No, it is the 737-900. The MAX is not yet available. It was leaked, but not yet released. El Turco, are you using ortho? No, I'm not. I'm using actually default scenery. Negative Nar1, thank you very much for joining. Hopefully we will see you around on the Discord channel. Alan S, be right back. We'll see you here in a bit, sir. Aviation Talk, thanks. Not a problem, sir. Okay, let's go into the cockpit. Let's make sure everything is in order. Um, yep, yep, yep. Let's see the distance. Woo, everything is looking actually pretty good. Uh, it looks kind of messy up there, but I think that is because it has the go-around procedure. So, but we should be doing just fine. We are currently at our cruise altitude of, no, we are not. We are at 23,000 feet. Why are we at 23,000 feet? That is a very good question. That is because I set, why did I put 32,000 feet here? No, we were flying to, our flight level is 23,000. It should have been there for the whole time. Good thing it stopped there, right? Yes, yes, our flight cruise altitude is 230, not 320. My bad, guys. A little bit of shake, I see. We may be having a little bit of uh, shakiness. Let's see, PA system, level off.
Lay Shaman from flight deck here. Seatbelt signs on, gives you an opportunity to move about. Do ask on your seat though that keep those seatbelts fastened for your safety and nose value. So we get closer, we'll update weather gate information. Enjoy the ride, thank you.
Relax and take notes. You serving drinks and meal on this short trip? No, I am keeping my costs down. Alan S, it's not available for good reasons. MCAS. Alan S, we are serving rum and cola, full drink service. Well, I can serve you rum, that is for sure, but you gotta pay up, my dude. Stuff like that is not free here. Now, there is no food on a short flight, but in flight drunkening services are provided. Yes, as long as you got some money on you. Christmas Gamer 121, howdy, howdy, sir. How are you doing today? Negative Narwhal Shar, shaky. Alan S, the shakiness is useful. It'll help the martinis. That is true, and it's just a little bit. Nice and sweet. Actually, we are not having shaky right now, so doing good so far. You're my dude, Alan. I love rum and cola. Micah, Vavora, sup, my dude. How are you doing in this fine day? I hope you're doing well, because I am doing well myself. Let's go back into the cockpit. Let's see how everything is doing. Okay, so this is like 120, no, I'm sorry, like 100 nautical miles away, it seems our top of descent is. It is a really interesting route we have here. It looks pretty cool. And I actually would like to see the route a little better. So let's do this and let's go to plan. Let's zoom in a little bit and let's do the steps. Let's make sure everything is a-okay. Okay, from here, Kilo Romeo tail, it goes to bad, so wait, what is this? Okay, that is not right. Good thing we are checking this out. Yep, not right at all. KRH. Okay, this is bad, so it goes to bad, so twice. So let's take this one, paste it over here, and execute. There we go. That looks much, much, much better. And okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly it completely parallel to the runway and then enter. That is cool. We could, if we wanted to, fly directly to this waypoint, but it's a short flight. Let's have fun. Let's keep it the way it is. There we go, Matthew Davis, of course. The name discrepancy is quite quite hard. I'm gonna keep that in mind, Matthew Davis. Ethan Fetcher, hey, thanks so much. You helped me learn the FMC. That is awesome. That is like the best thing that someone can say to me, that I helped them out in a time of need. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Christmas Gamer 121. I'm really happy you're doing well. I am doing well myself, sir. Thank you very much for asking. Alan S. Turco, apparently he's TED Airlines in disguise using United Livery, low-cost airline. Maybe, maybe. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say much on that aspect. It's a secret. Cerebro brother, donate to you. Come on, you have a state-of-the-art computer. You don't need money. Whew. It is quite old, my dude. It is good because I don't spend money in pretty much anything else. If I do spend money, I spend it on simulators and on my computer. I don't like partying. I don't really like drinking that much or stuff like that. So all of my money that would go on stuff like food or uh, partying or just normal stuff. It goes to my simulator, so that's why I have this setup. That it in no way I am like uh, extent of paying bills. I do have to pay bills, and I also like flying. So if I want to fly more, I need to make some income from somewhere else because the bills are here each month. They don't care what I'm doing. LNS could be worse, could be done 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 yet blue. Ooh, don't even mention that. That is scary. Christmas Gamer 121, he bought a used 737-900, makes sense. Relax and take notes. Is this aircraft available now? Yes, this one, the one I'm flying, the 737-900, it is available and it is completely free. So go ahead and download that thing right now. The HUD on the stream says you're doing 411 knots on the ground speed. Well, that should be the case, right? If we have a little bit of well, no, actually, we don't have tailwinds of like 5 knots, but still, 300 knots at 23,000 feet. That should probably be around 340 maybe knots of ground speed. I'm not sure 400 is correct, but I mean, if it says so, that I'm doing 411 knots on ground speed. Maybe I am. Oh, actually, it says right here. Yeah, for ground speed. My ground speed right now is 414. The true airspeed is 410. That is quite interesting. Are you going to get Oculus Rift? Uh, I actually have been thinking a lot about the Oculus Rift S. I would really like the Index, but I really cannot afford that one, at least not right now. Uh, so I may be jumping to the Rift S. It does look quite interesting, and it has a pretty good price point. I'd pass on the Oculus. I had it, wasn't worth it. Was that like the first generation, or are you talking about the Rift S? El Trucacharo, I'm downloading. Good, sir. That is a good aircraft. Sir, brother, I still have IRTR tracker. I'll sell you. Never worked right, piece of junk. I'm using TrackIR. It works pretty good. Not on X-Plane though. It works really good on DCS and other stuff, but X-Plane is really weird with that. Actually, if you download a plugin, it works way better. But that plugin, I don't really like how it changes a lot of configuration with the. It's just a hassle I don't want to get into, so I'd rather start like this. Wow, it is looking good. My frame rate is actually absolutely terrible, but it looks pretty awesome. Unless I had the OG Oculus and I sold it, so the IR tracker won't be useful to me. Okie dokie. How are we doing with the flight? And if it's a piece of junk, why would I want it? That is true. Why? I do use TrackIR, and I use the uh, Pro thingy. I don't remember how it's called, and it works really, really good, especially on DCS. I cannot fly without it. It is absolutely amazing. Fantastic. Okay, so how are we doing? We're doing pretty good right now. Let's switch back to the map, and yeah, 80 nautical miles sounds about right. We shouldn't be too far away from our top of descent. Everything is looking good. Actually, this should be in the off position. Our generators still working hard, doing good. Everything is doing quite great. The runway turn off, I didn't turn those off. Well, now I am turning those off. What else do we need? Yeah, not much. We just need to chill, relax, have a good time. There is something about the United liveries that I really like. I'm not sure what it is, but I just love those liveries. I used to fly a lot in Continental. That was my favorite airline to fly in. So there you go. That's probably why I also like the United livery. Cerebral Crosscheck, check out Project Lasso. I get better FPS. You know what? Let me do just that. I'm gonna open a tab and Google that. So after the stream, I'm gonna go into that because the FPSs on this thing, those are pretty terrible. Project Lasso, is it bitsum.com? It shows like that. Real-time CPU optimization and automation. I am definitely gonna try that. That looks quite interesting. Ellie Berger, what is your banner cross-check? Please excuse my ignorance. What do you mean by banner? Jogu, I'm sorry, Jogobug, 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 Cuca Beludo, Brazil. Not sure what that is. Oh, the overlay. You mean, Ellie Berger? As Alan S says, it is the Bene overlay, BENE overlay. Sparky, I love the Zibo work. I don't know for you, Crosscheck, but for me, the Zibo is just an amazing work. It's like a PMDG level aircraft for free, and I think it's even better than the PMDG. Do you agree? Uh, yes and no. In a lot of things, like basically the user interface with the aircraft and some quality of life uh, features that the Zibo has, I think those are better than the Zibo. But the level of simulation on the PMDGs, it is insane. I mean, if you go into the failures simulations, it can go really deep, and the procedures that you do are really close to what you will have to do in real life, and everything reacts accordingly. On the Zibo, it does not go so deep in a couple of very particular systems, but that doesn't mean that the aircraft is no bueno. The aircraft is absolutely amazing. I have a blast. I mean, I own the PMDGs. I own them for prepared. I own them for FSX, and honestly, I enjoy my time a lot much more on X-Plane 11 flying the Zibos. It is an absolutely astonishing work of art. The developers from Zibo are just insane. Those guys are doing God's work. That's for sure. Getting this for free is just absolutely insane. Let's jump into the cockpit real quick. Top of the descent, we are at about it seems 60 nautical miles. So let's just have a quick look at our legs. We are going to be wanting to reach, let's see, 2,400 for FI25. So how about we do that? 2,500. And let's wait for the aircraft to do its thing. Oh, the weather just abruptly changed, and now it's, oh, here it comes. Oh, it did basically the same, so there you go. I need to change my weather. I think the default weather from X-Plane 11 is okay. Actually, it is pretty good, but 15-minute intervals, that is no bueno. Especially if you're doing really short hops. It is no bueno at all. Uh, Alan, Eli, you can easily find the Bene overlay plugin. That's correct. Relax and take notes. Have you seen the new United library? Uh, I think I have, but now that you ask, I am not sure. I am definitely going to have to look at that. Is it any good? Do you like it? Alan, pressing the wave while flying a plane. Your license is hereby revoked. Well, I didn't even have a license in the first place, so yeah, try to take that away from me. Punda, hello again, sir. How are you doing? Hope you're doing pretty well. What time is it over there right now? Cerebral Brother, Project Lasso on FSX Booster, Live 2018, best combo for FPS. FSX Booster Live 2018, that does sound like something specifically for FSX. Does it also work for X-Plane? Morning, Punda. Awesome. Glad to have you here. Now streaming on YouTube, much bigger audience. Yes, yes, I do have much more audience on YouTube. Um, I do think it streams better on Twitch. It has it is faster, and I think the quality is a bit better. But my audience is on YouTube, so that's really interesting. Sparky, I mean, I'm a casual pilot. I just pick a plane, set my route and stuff, and pilot the plane to the destination. I tried once at PMDG, and for me, it's not worth the price if you're just a casual. Yeah, I think that's because of what I was talking about, like the quality of life features and the user interface with the aircraft and just the look of it. I think for casual flying, the Zibo ones are just such a better deal. Even if the Zibos cost the same, would be on the same price, I think the Zibo is better for casual simmers. If you're really hardcore, and if you are really looking to get into some really crazy situations and do some really cool procedures, then that's where the PMDG is going to shine. But it is a different story, most definitely. The new one, it's not bad. I love the Silver United logo. Okay, so it's a silver one now. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Punda, yes, I am streaming on both. I think that is the best call for the for the time being. All right, Punda, nice to have you around, sir. I will be seeing you in a little bit. Hopefully, you will be able to catch later on Discord. Have a good one, my dude. Okay, let's jump back into the aircraft. We are not very far away from our top of the descent. How's the overlay looking, guys? Is all the information displaying properly? Is everything looking good? Uh, I'm not really being able to see it without jumping into. Ooh, wait. Oh, I should most definitely remove this. Oh boy. Steam, what are you doing? Okay, do not disturb. There we go. What was that? Okay. All right, we are 20 nautical miles away from our top of descent. El Turcachuro, I'll hold till the end. Tomorrow I have to pick kids for the school, but this is really fun. I am actually gonna do another hop after this one, but I hopefully you'll be able to stick around at least until the landing on this one. We are really close to our top of descent, just well, at less than 20 nautical miles away from Sparky. But the sound of PMG is so good. I love the Zibo sounds, but since PMG Boeing aircraft is only in FSX and PED, and those two game are quite powerful engine, so the sound is just amazing. Yeah, PMDG goes into extreme lengths to have a pretty awesome sound. Alan, that's awesome, my dude. Nice to have you around. Hopefully, LOWI is gonna be the interesting one. I am sure this aircraft is capable of landing there, but that doesn't mean it is quite big, and it should be an uh, interesting approach, without a doubt. Alien looks good, looks okay to me. I am happy to hear if it ends up doing something weird. Please do let me know. El Trucachuro looks good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, for what I can see, we're doing pretty good on fuel. Let's let's do this. Let's keep our camera like this because we're gonna start the descent and it's gonna start turning to the left, and I think it's gonna look really cool if we keep the camera right here. And actually, there we go. He's starting the turn. What a beautiful aircraft. It is such a lovely thing to fly around. But yeah, if any of you guys do not have X-Plane right now and you're waiting for MSF 2020, it is probably a good deal to have X-Plane. And with something like this kind of aircraft, the Zibo 737-900 or the 800, uh, it is just amazing. I mean, it is a really good deal. And I mean, Flight Simulator 2020 is gonna take quite a while. So Alan, I do have to hop off for 5 minutes. Have to take out the trash, but the trash can wait till we land. Yeah, the trash won't be going anywhere. No worries. Trash can wait. That was a beautiful turn. Okay, let's make sure everything is doing a-okay over here. No drag is required. I don't think we should. We should be flying parallel to the runway. Actually, you know what? I don't have the ILS for the runway. I should most definitely get it. There is no point of not having it. Um, it is EDDS charts. Let's find those. Come on, where are you? Approaches, where are you? Sit. RNAV, RNAV. Where is the ILS? ILS runway 0710, we're doing 25. ILS runway 25. Here it is. Um, how do I... Okay, what is the ILS? 109.9. So let's set that on the nav. 109.9 active. And the course should be around 250. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, the course is actually 253. There we go. Awesome. Got it. Alan, yeah, for $59 and there really no way to go wrong. I don't know if you're checking that on Steam or on the website. I have the Steam version because I really like the Steam servers. Those are really good, real fast. And I don't know what price you have there. Depending on the country you are in, it has different prices, and you may have a really good deal depending on the country you are in. Relax and take notes. How do you initiate descent? It initiates descent automatically when it reaches the top of the descent once your altitude is set to something lower than your cruise altitude, and as long you are on the VNAV, which is the vertical navigation autopilot. Oh yeah, Alan, if you now have a good machine, it is a good time to buy into X-Plane. And yes, I was mentioning you right out of the box, you get this is the weather you get out of the box. What you're watching right now, it's out of the box weather, out of the box scenery, a free aircraft. I mean, it is a good deal to me. I was just looking for get many plugins for Explain, like the ones for Talk with the ATC and other, like Copilot. But then FS 2020 came to the picture, and I have to hold all the purchase. Yeah, not. I mean, it is a good opportunity. It is a good option to buy Explain right now, but to buy a lot of plugins for it, I wouldn't. You get a really good experience straight out of the box. I would wait for the new flight simulator to see if that one is the one that is going to be worth getting all the money into. Turcocharo, by the way, why there is no good ATC in Explain? Well, uh, I reckon it is because AI is quite complex, and the Explain 11 team, well, they are very limited in size and budget, so the resources are being spent in other areas that I think are better spent on. So, well, that's my opinion. So I think that's why we get a really nasty ATC. But to be honest, I don't really even use the ATC from Explain. I usually fly on VATSIM, and that is uh, a really good ATC experience. But if you want the ultimate ATC experience, you must hop into Edge Pilot. If I am not mistaken, I think that's how it's called. Uh, Edge Pilot, you can do it. You can jump with X-Plane 11, and it is a blast. Well, you gotta start somewhere. That is for sure. And trial and error. And actually, in VATSIM, they are really helpful. I mean, yeah, you need to do a little bit of homework before jumping in, just at least to try to get the basics. And but yeah, it is really cool. Okay, let's make sure everything is in order over here. Um, we should be below 250 when reaching 10,000 feet. It seems it is going to do that just perfectly fine. Let's see, have a look at our legs. Yeah, we should be on our next waypoint at around 9,000 feet. So, are we gonna reach it? 5 nautical miles still to go. I think we're gonna be able to pull that off. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Now, um, METAR. I want to see the METAR for EDDS. The transition altitude is 5,000 feet. And we're gonna have a QNH of 1016. So we gotta switch this to hectopascals. Let's set it 1016. Let's change to standard though, because we're still above our transition altitude. And okay, there we go. No drag required, do we? Oh, we should be doing good. Oof. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, we're getting really close now. I'm gonna switch this to approach. It seems we still do not have a localizer, but we do have a glide slope, it seems. We're still a little bit far away, so we're doing okay. One drag required, okay. Let's give it a little bit of drag. Ooh, we got a couple of raindrops over here. Let's landing lights on. Okay, everything over here looks okay. Let's set these to continuous. What else do we need? Let's see our checklist for landing. Landing lights are on. Auto brakes. Let's set those to 2. Speed brakes. We're using those right now, but let's set them to armed. Flaps. That's gonna be done in its time. Landing gear in its time. Okay. Let's put the wipers. There we go. Okay, we are established with the localizer. Doing quite good, quite good. How about we take our speed down to 200. Let's use a little bit of speed brakes. Actually, let's do 180. Okay. Oof, looking great. Slightly over speed. I think we're good to be 10 knots over the limit. Yeah, the clouds are quite low, it seems. El Patty, bro. Relax and take notes. What are the major difference between the 900 and the 800? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Great, 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 great. Let's make sure we are doing all right. The altimeter, it must be set to the correct one.
1,000 to go.
1,000 feet radial altimeter. Wow, we're really close to the ground. Maybe a little bit more than I was bargaining for. What is up with our speed? Come on, we gotta lower that one. Basically the big difference is the size of the aircraft, as far as I'm aware. Regarding the inside stuff, well, the 900 is a little bit newer. I think it has a little bit of more quality of life improvements and some really nice user interface. I don't remember if the 800 has this screen though. I'm not sure. I've not flown that in quite a while.
1,000 feet, stabilize.
Yeah, we're still a little bit away. I think this aircraft descended a bit faster than I was anticipating. But yeah, we were supposed to be at 2,400 with a speed of 140. Okay, so yeah, let's go all the way down. Why not? One 45. Speed brakes armed. Flaps 1, 2, 5, 10, 15. Landing gear down. 25. And let's do a landing with 30. How does that sound? Okay, glide slope is now live. Let's switch to approach mode. Let's have a look at the window. Ooh, yeah, that looks like fun. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, excellent can be beautiful. All right, no doubt about that. How excited are you for Microsoft Flight Sim? I am super excited. Everyone should be, most definitely. I agree. Wow, look at that. Looking good. Okay, let's pay attention to what we're doing. The runway is right in front of us. Okay, so I don't know. What do you guys think the speed on the touchdown will be? The vertical speed.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude
I
set.
say I'm gonna be doing around 100 feet per minute on this landing. Type down your guesses. I want to know. I want to know who gets closer to it. That is gonna be quite interesting. I'm gonna take it manual from here. Uncle Mike, hello everyone. Hey Crosscheck, thanks for the videos on Flight Simulator 2020 and The Insider. I'm interested in what they create for the Xbox. I am also really excited. I'm really glad you are enjoying the content. Thank you very much, sir, for the kind words. Now disengage the autopilot. Um, let's disengage the auto throttle as well, and let's take this by ourselves. How does that sound? Let's try and maintain a good descent rate. It's looking really fine, to be honest. Okay, maybe a little bit of crosswind, it seems. 100 feet.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Flare a little bit. Oh, it's a little. There we go. Oh, that was way too much. I mean, I knew I had a lot of runway, so I wasn't really too worried about it. But that was a big floaty. Big floaty.
80 knots.
There we go. Oh, the weather is quite interesting. Quite interesting. Okay. Flaps all the way up. There we go. Let's get off this thing. Okie dokie. Landing lights off. Taxi lights on. Let's uh let's start our APU. And position. Let's remove the Jesus. The wing lights and the strobe. Let's set these guys to auto. And the TCAS, let's turn that one off. Where is it? I always forget. Standby. There we go. Let's taxi to where would be a nice spot. Let's just find something pretty. You know what? Let's go right here. With the big aircraft. Floaty McFloaty. Always floating. Okay, the next one, the next landing on LOWI, that one I really should not. Oh, that was a really good spot. I didn't take it. Oh well. Yeah, but the next one, I really must not do a floaty because the runway is quite short, so I gotta make sure that doesn't happen there. Okay, let's get into our position. I like this spot. This is a good spot. Okay, taxi lights off. Is the APU on? Yes, it is. Let's turn that. APU bleed on. And yeah, let's turn off our engines. Engine 1. Oops. Engine 1 out. Come on. Engine 2 out. Auto brake off. The flaps are, yep, where they should be. Master caution. And yeah, let me get rid of the track IR. There we go. And yeah, everything looking pretty good. We can probably turn off the fuel pumps. I'm just gonna leave one for the APU. Let's connect the ground power unit. Ground power is available. Let's turn that one on. And let's turn off our APU. First bleed, then the APU. There we go. Okay. And let's get ready for our next flight, shall we? We can probably turn these guys off. We don't need them on for the time being. And this fuel pump, let's turn that one off. Okay. Allen V speed of about 75 feet per minute, Rogel 200, uh, relax and take notes 325. That was quite a bit, wasn't it? Um, yeah, as far as I could tell, we did a nice 50. So that was pretty cool. Alan, okay, text you again. I'll take the airplane trash out. Good luck with that, sir. See you in a little bit. El Turcacharo, cross-check, nice streaming, man. Glad to participate in this one. Had to go, but I'm looking forward for the next one. Bye, everybody. Thank you very much for sticking around, and I will see you on the next time. Happy to have you around. Krabby Aviation. I'm in a tornado warning, like on real life. Holy cow. Royal Gamer, bye. Was that for me or was it for someone else? If it was for me, goodbye, my man. Chicken Fried Chicken, do you have a pilot's license? I was actually working on my private pilot's license, but I did not get it because uh, it was being a pain in the ass. My instructor was being a dick, excuse the word, and it was just, I mean, he was making me go into the airport and then he wouldn't want to fly because the weather was terrible and the commute to the airport is pretty terrible. So I said, you know what? Screw this, I'm going home. But I do want to continue getting my pilot's license. I do want to have my private pilot's license and the instrument license. That would be absolutely amazing. Owais Idris, I hope I didn't butcher your name too bad. Explain, yes, this is Explain 11. Uh, Krabby Aviation, have you heard of the flight channel? Not sure I have. Which one would that be? But anyway, yeah, that was an interesting landing. Let's see. Let's get into our FMC now. And let's go to init ref and let's start all over. How does that sound? We are aligned, so we shouldn't be requiring alignment once again. We are now on EDDS, and now we're gonna be flying to LOWI, which is going to be quite exciting, without a doubt. Does this look okay? Let's switch this back to the map and actually plan. That looks all right. Okay, EDDS to LOWI. Let's just make sure I'm doing this right. FMC, pause init. Oh, it doesn't, it's not set. Okay, so let me set it up. And there we go. We are aligned, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Of course we are. Route. So okay, EDDS to LOWI. Let me change everything. Aviation. He does airplane incidents and replays them in a flight sim. Look it up. I am going to do that. I always wanted to do airplane incidents. They are so interesting. A lot to be learned from those. It is so cool. Maybe someday I will be doing some of those. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, so let's see our route. Now this time we are flying from EDDS, that would be Stuttgart, to LOWI, which is Innsbruck. Now let's see our route. I'm gonna change that on our overlay. 25 to 38. Okay. Now changing our route. Runway 08. Hopefully the weather will be okay in LOWI. Last time I checked, it was alright. It should be alright for a arrival. Because if it's as terrible as it was here, I don't think I'm gonna be able to land it. But I'll try. I will definitely try. Alan, welcome back, sir. Chicken fried chicken, what kind of plane did you fly? We are currently flying the 737-900. And we are continuing to LOWI. Okay, so the route has now been changed. The departure is now being changed. It should be changing on the overlay. The flight level for this one, it is going to be different. We are going to be on a flight level of, give me a second. Where did I leave my flight level? Alternate route. Okay, it's 260 for this one. Yep, 260. There we go. Okay. Now let's go to perf. No, let's set the route. The first waypoint we are going to is Aptal, Alpha Bravo Tango, Alpha Lima. That is our waypoint. And our airway, next airway is Lima 173. Lima 173. Next airway, Yankee 161. Next airway, Yankee 162. Invalid entry. Let's try that again. Yeah, from Yankee 161, it should be Yankee 162. So let's try that at 162. Invalid entry. Okay, then let's set the waypoint. It's gonna be Mike Alpha Hotel. Map. Let's go to map. And after that, can we place now the airway? Yankee 162. No, it's not allowing us. Yankee 162. That's a shame. Well, we can go straight to the waypoint, no problemo. The waypoint is Manal. So we're going direct, and then we can do Mike 736, and we go straight to Tulsi. There we go. Activate, execute. Perf init. Actually, I need to get this right. The block of fuel we are taking is 5.5 tons. So let's go to fuel weight balance. Fuel 5.5. There we go. Okay, everything looking good. Oh, I didn't terminate the flight. Okie dokie. Okay, that looks alright. Alan has remember the rule in song, you can always go around. Yeah, but yeah, well, that's true. Not on every airport, right? But yeah. Louis, Cruz, what do you look for when you are landing? What wind conditions? To be honest, uh, I like to land on places that have interesting weather. Something about 10 nautical miles of not nautical miles, 10 knots of wind speeds is fun. Above that, that is pretty crazy. Alan, that's great. Who broke the FMC? Airport police have been paged to drag you off the plane. Thanks for breaking the FMC. Also, you're receiving the mail and bill for the cost of repairing said FMC. You're welcome. I'll wait until they arrive, then I'll stop breaking things. Greetings from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Greetings. That is awesome. Glad to have you around, Caliron. JD Flyboy, United 737 in Europe. Yep. Yeah, I was trying to fly with another livery, but it was crashing my simulator, so I said, what the hell? Let's go for United. It sounds like it's fun anyway. Okay, so as far as I am aware, uh, we can bring the new people into the aircraft. And what else do we need over here? Okay, the fuel is set, so everything should be all right. Reserves 1 is good. Let's do 50 for the cost index. It says flight trip. Oh, that's because we don't have the departures and arrivals. Let's set those. I was saying that we are taking runway 25 again, this time for departure, of course. And we're taking APTA for Bravo as our SID. Execute. Now let's go for the arrival. We are arriving on runway 08. Let's go for RNAV 08. We are coming from Tulsi. So Tulsi 3 Alpha is good. Now it says it has the LMM approach. Maybe I should get it. I'm not sure. Uh, hmm. Let's hope for the best, right? Okay, now that we have that all set, let's just see the legs. Everything looks pretty good actually. Let's see on the arrival. Okay, this is absolutely not the right way to get into the runway, but that is above 130, so that's good. Uh, can I actually place a offset, a waypoint offset? Because that would be great if I could. I am not sure how to do that though. Route, legs. Yeah, I have no idea. I want what I'm gonna do actually is fly manually around here so I can turn around and grab LMM from the west, and we should have fun with that. Let's do a little zoom in. Whoops, a couple of steps. Okay, this should be all right. We should have fun. Yeah, but everything looks all right. Okay. Jamie Watkins, where are you off now? We're going to Innsbruck. We're going to LOWI, one of the most amazing approaches I've flown into. It is so fun. It is so beautiful. I think you guys are gonna like it if you haven't already done those. Those are really fun. Golf Oscar Romeo, greetings from Brazil. Thank you for being sticking around, for being around. Greetings to Brazil and to you, Golf Oscar Romeo. Alan, oh god, what is that smell? Damn it, Jamie. Now the first class lavatory is baroque. Sparky, what is your favorite aircraft? It could be from a Cessna to a TVM to a twin prop large plane to a 747. Mine is the queen of the sky, but the sad news is my local airport banned this plane. Uh, actually, like, yeah, it's something about this queen of the sky. That 747 is just something amazing. To like, if I was in an airport and I want to see something landing, it's definitely the 747. I like it much better than the A380 or something like that, and it's just beautiful. But for in the flight sim, to be honest, my favorite aircraft is the 727, and I like to fly it without FMC. I like to fly it VOR to VOR, and it is a freaking handful. It is super exciting. Hopefully, I will be streaming that aircraft soon. It is such a fun thing to fly. Golf Oscar Bremer, what do you think about the Flight Simulator 2020? I am really pumped about it. I am really excited. Hopefully, uh, it will come soon enough. Caleron, does the latest Zibo work with the better performance? Do you mean the 737 MAX? If you are referring to that one is not yet released. It was leaked. It performed well. I tried it, but it has a couple of bugs, annoying bugs. So I'm waiting for the release, and I think the release is gonna be really good. Alonso Verdugo, greets from Colombia. SKBO, greetings, my man. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing just fine. Alrighty, let's continue with our adventures, shall we? It seems the route is doing just right. Let's go to where were we? We were on a route, perf in it, everything looks alright. Actually, our recommended flight level is 269, we're actually going to 260. So let's place that over there. Same transition altitude is 5,000 where we're living, but for the arrival, I think it's back to 18,000 feet over there in Austria, mostly because of those naughty mountains that we're gonna be entering. Let's go to the N1 limit. Let's set that up. Okay, that looks all right. Takeoff, same, flaps 5, we have enough runway, it should be fun. Center of gravity 4.44 again. Let's let's do that. We want our aircraft correctly trimmed for departure. And our speeds V1, rotate, and V2. Yep. Looking good. Okay, let's jump back to legs. I think we are all set, to be honest. Let's turn on our APU. We do need a little bit of fuel for that, so let's turn on that fuel pump. And how are you doing, APU? Are you gonna rock our world? And actually, I'm gonna turn off the packs for the engine startup. That should proceed quite soon. We are now switching the engine start to engine igniter left. We almost got the APU going. Scheduled takeoff, it is as soon as I get this thing ready. It should be quite soon, hopefully. Sparky, anyway, I'm in the Discord named Sergeant Spark, so if you want to talk to me, you know where to find me. I'm going to bed. It's almost 10 p.m. here in Montreal, and tomorrow I have work. Thank you, Sparky, to going into the server. It is awesome to have you around. We will definitely talk later, and hopefully you will join later streams. Have a good night, sir, and good luck with work tomorrow. Alan Oz take off his schedule for whenever the hell he feels like. Sparky, have a nice flight and good day. Night, guys. Take off schedule for whatever the. Alrighty. Okay, APU is now live. Let's turn our generators for the APU on. Let's make sure everything is right. Yeah, we are doing 400 on that, so that is pretty cool. 120 on the AC volts, 30 on the DC volts, AC amps, almost 100. Looking good, looking good. So now what we can do is, did we welcome everybody? Well, let's welcome them again. And let's turn the volume a little bit on. There we go. Ground services, GPU, you can disconnect. We do not need you anymore. Better pushback. We can pre-plan the pushback. We are, if I'm not mistaken, going to that direction. So let's set our aircraft right there.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
And let's switch this to map. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Yeah, map. We are facing 300 heading. So yeah, 250 is to our left. So we're going to be taxiing to nose right. Have a nice flight. Jamie Watkins. Who else loves the realism in this game? I definitely do. I most definitely do. How often do you stream? Right now, I am starting my streams. This is like my third stream ever. Uh, I think I got everything configured correctly. Now what I'm gonna try to do is work my schedule to see how often I can be streaming and post the schedule for that, so you guys know exactly the days and the times when I'm gonna be streaming. Uh, but yeah, I gotta get that into account. Of course, if any of you guys wish to support the channel economically, there is a link on the description that can really help me out to get my schedule a little bit better on Explain as well. Bills do have to be paid and work needs to be done, right? Kaileron, which weather engine are you using? I am actually using the default weather engine. Surprisingly, it is surprisingly good. It obviously lacks a lot of nice stuff that you can find in other ones, like it refreshes every 15 minutes, which is a pain in the ass, but hey, that works. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna be changing that hopefully soon to something more exciting that doesn't drop too many FPSs. I'm having a hard time as it is. Okay, yeah, the plan, the pre-flight, I mean, the the pre-plan for the pushback is set. Let's request the pushback. I think we are
Ground to cockpit.
ready for
Nose
pushing
driving up.
back and starting our engines. Oh, the anti-collision was on. That should have been off. My bad, guys. I am sorry. We're gonna place them on anyway pretty soon. We're gonna be starting our engines really soon, so we can actually turn on our fuel pumps. Everything else looking good. The yaw damper, let's turn that off for the time being. Packs are off. APU bleed should now be on for the engine start. The flight level is now 260, so let's set this accordingly. The rest looks a-okay. Let's change our altitude to 360.
Okay. All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set. Parking brake.
Alright, setting part of the brake is actually set, so there we go. Heading is 253 for this runway. Flight directors are on. Okay, everything's looking good. Chicken Fried Chicken, how do you learn to fly these planes? A lot of reading. Uh, I bought some books for because I was also studying in real life to become a real life private pilot.
Now connected
Not
and
really
bypass
interested
pin
in
inserted.
commercial pilot,
Release
but
parking brake.
I am interested in my pilot's license. I did not get it for issues that were beyond me. But yeah, with those books and a lot of YouTube videos and some manuals from the developers like PMDG and checklists from them and stuff like that. That's the way I've learned. I there's still a long way to go. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mess up a lot. So yeah, that's now out of the way. But I do my best and I have fun and I think that's what matters. So okay, so we should be ready for pushback. Can't run, everything looks awesome, perfect comfy. Buen vuelo, Capitan. Buen vuelo indeed. Alan S, it's not much, but it's a start. I can't afford a lot myself. Uh, I'm not sure what that is. I am really completely. I'm really messing this one up. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, Alan S. Now I see. I wasn't on the correct page. Thank you very much. It is truly appreciated. Trust me, that is more than enough. Thank you very much. Yeah, that goes definitely, that is going into my new graphics card. Let's stop this. Okay. What else do I need? What else do I need? Okay, so let's start our pushback without further delay. Hopefully I am not messing this one up. Uh, Parking brake. Let's remove that.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Okay, we're not allowed to start our engines. Let's start with in the right engine. Let's set it to ground. The APU is on. All the fuel pumps are on. Uh, okay, there we go. As someone said earlier, 25 on the N2 for giving it fuel. 20 already. 22, 24, 25. Let's give her some good old fuel. And there she goes. Nice. Let's wait for the kickback. There he goes, and set to continuous. Now engine number 1 to ground. Of course I messed it up. Anti-collision lights were not on. They are now. Okay, reaching 10, 12, 15, 20, and 25. Let's give her some good old fuel. And she's coming alive. They both look pretty good. Let's wait for the kickback once again.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Parking brake set. Pushback is complete.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
We got a kickback from the engine starter. Let's set it to continuous. Taxi light on. Runway turn off. Lights on. That looks good. Getting any pilot's license is stupid expensive. It is, except that the hours required of flying, that is crazy expensive. But yeah, it it is intense. Absolutely not cheap. You must not have seen Super Chat. I did not. I am sorry. I apologize. Jamie Watkins, I am back. Thank you, sir, for coming back, and hopefully you will enjoy our next flight. I am moving. That is correct. We're almost ready to rock and roll. Don't touch anything, Jamie. We got an eye on you. We do, Jamie.
Tower
Please
is
do not break the
disconnected and
FMC once
bypass
again.
pin has been removed and signal on the
Where are
right.
you going?
I'll see you
Well,
next
we
time.
are
Have a
going
safe
this
flight.
time to LOWI, that is Innsbruck. It is going to be a really intense approach. Hopefully the weather is not as bad as here, but it's only like 120 nautical miles away, so it may actually be a little bit like this one. But it was really interesting because our departure was clear. Right here is kind of crappy. Hopefully it will be much, 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 much better on the arrival. Jamie Watkins, okay, the police let me come in on the condition that I mess everything up. I don't think that's right, Jamie. I don't think that is right. Alan S. bangs ahead as the bulkhead. Now I figured out why these bulkheads are padded. All right, let's go, boys. Um, Taxi lights are on. Everything is good. Parking brake. Let's remove that. And yeah, let's go to our uh, what was I doing? Okay, here we go. That's the taxi I wanna. Oh, I can continue on this one. Not a biggie. Okay, let's go. Wipers on because they look cool. Altitude and at overhead panel is wrong. The 36,000. Oh, you are correct. Thank you very much, sir. I messed it up once again. Jeez, I am so used to being about 30,000 feet. I ignore the first number. Thank you very, very much. Okay, there we go. Let's use the track IR once again. Heading 253. Alrighty. The winds are pushing me to the left. So that's interesting. We do have a little bits of crosswinds. So if I'm not mistaken, if it's pushing me to the left right now, that's because the wind is coming from the left. And it hits on the stabilizer. But I am quite ignorant, so who knows? I may be incredibly wrong. Oh, and the altimeter, it is set right, 16 hectopascals. Oh, I'm messing everything up, aren't I? Yes, I am. You are correct. Generators. There we go. Ah, I got so caught up with the conversation. Okay, let me taxi to. Okay, APU can be off. APU. There we go. Pack should be now on. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's so weird. I am getting used to streaming. uh, Entering, like watching the chat and making sure everything is all right. You know what? I'm gonna. Normally, I don't use how are they called, checklists, because well, I'm really focused. But right now, I am definitely needing checklists. Okay, let's stop right here. Let's put the parking brake. Let's set our Takan to Tara. Let's put a. Okay, wait. There we go. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, damper should be on. Hydraulic, electric pump should be on. Packs are on. Okay. Now everything looks alright. Landing lights on. Taxi light off. Wing lights on. Position, strobe and steady. Let's see. What else did I miss? Hey Krasik, where are you from? Well, that's a very good question. Where do you guys think I'm from? Alan S., you sure the altitude isn't calibrated to sea level? Jamie Watkins, yeah, I agree they need major update on that. Karen, on you're using the APU power? Yes, I was, I'm sorry. Do you think X-Plane 11 will come out on mobile? Hmm, that's an interesting question. I really don't follow much mobile stuff, so I'm not sure what's going on over there. Flaps set? Nope, they are not set, actually. They should be set to 5. The auto brake should be to RTO, and the speed brake to off. And yeah, if I am missing something, do please let me know. I promise you guys, now I'm gonna be using a checklist because, yeah, my mind flies away when we are having a conversation and then trying to fly. Uh, no bueno. It is no bueno. Entering runway 25. Okay, let's see if any of you guys spotted anything I might be missing. That can also be a game. Spot what crosscheck missed before taking off. It's really hard to land reasonably smooth on IF. You are either Dutch or Argentinian. Those are very interesting guesses. Does anybody else have some guesses that not Dutch, not Argentinian, but interesting guesses. Okay, I'm gonna be taking off now. Let's rock and roll. Let's give it a good amount of power. Let's keep it on the green. There we go. Let's put our
80 knots.
V1 rotate.
rotating.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Okay,
400.
looking good. Okay, now I'm having a little trouble with the VNav. Flaps to 2.
1000.
RTO. Let's put that into off. Flaps to 1. Let's go with a vertical speed. 3000 sounds alright. And ooh, we're losing a little bit. Let's go for 2500. That sounds a little bit better. So I can take it a little bit. Wait, what the heck? Okay, that was my bad. I'm sorry. I thought my autopilot was on. It was definitely not on. Auto throttle. Let's take our speed to 240. Okay, 240. All flaps up. Okay, there we go. Commencing our turn to the left. We are above 5,000 feet, so let's go to standard pressure. Okay, everything looking good. Let's set these to auto. Auto. How's everything looking out there? Nice takeoff. Thank you very much, sir. Here comes the rotate. There he was. Either something South American or Scandinavian. Interesting. How long have you been doing YouTube for? I've been doing YouTube for quite a while now, though, but I have not been consistent with it. I I was away from YouTube like for 2 years or at least 1 year, maybe 2 years. That was pretty intense. Audio is low. The simulator audio or my audio or both audios? I'm watching this in class with no sound. Yeah, you probably don't wanna hear much sound on that. Cesar Marcus, what version of Zibo is this? This is the 900, sir. First officer Phil, Watkins, you have a class at 4 in the morning. He probably has a different time zone. New Zealand, there you go. Oh, my bad, I thought you were Welsh. Jamie Watkins, 210. Jamie Watkins, blah, blah, blah. Very nice. Yep. Okay, let's continue. Oh, that looks beautiful. That it looks so beautiful. Let's just make sure everything is in order here. We don't want to mess this one up. The autopilot, what is going on? I have the autopilot set, the auto throttle, but it's obviously not doing what I want him to do. How come? And the VNAV is not doing anything. What gives, man? What am I missing? I have to click this. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Well, let's go to a speed of 300 indicated. Now let's see on the FMC. Ooh, the ice cream wrappers. Yeah, we left the rain way back there, didn't we? And yeah, landing lights off, runway turn off lights off, wing lights off. That should be a-okay. Outer brake off. Let's see, what are we doing here? It looks all right. Gotta reach that top of climb. About 3,000 feet per minute. That sounds all right. I still can't use VNAV. Okay. Oh, the autopilot is now off. That's because yeah, there you go. Yeah, but I'm having trouble with the VNAV. I don't know why the VNAV is not getting on. Maybe I have something messed up over here. Let's see. Index. Init. Route. Climb. Cruise. Hmm. Flight level 260. No, 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 no. This is odd. I think I'm gonna have to go manual on the vertical. That is odd. That is super odd. Let's see, specs please. I have my specs on my Twitch channel. You can check them out. It's twitch.com/xcheckchannel. You should see them there, or in any of my latest videos on YouTube. You will also be able to see all of my specs. Uh, Sadly, I think I didn't put them here on the on the description. I'm getting used to streaming on YouTube, so it's kind of weird. I'm sorry for that. Just blame it all on Jamie. After all, he broke the FMC. Jamie, what did you do to the VNAV? I need you to help me fix this thing right now. I'm getting super stressed. Caloran, VNAV, and APR off. Yeah, the AP, I took it off just to see if I could bring the VNAV on. It obviously didn't work.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a passenger Escobar.
Ooh, Passenger Escobar.
This is in regards to a special meal. Would you please identify yourself to a flight attendant?
Wing lights
Passenger
off. Weird, I
Escobar,
see
please.
planes with wing lights blinking here in America all the time. Um, I don't think those are the wing lights per se. Those are the strobes. The strobes are on, but the wing lights, they just illuminate the wings. I am actually not sure if you have them on during flight. I am completely positive that you have the navigation lights on, that you have the, what are those? The navigation, well, let's see. Let's see over here. Whoops. Yeah, navigation, anti-collision, and actually the wheel wells shouldn't be on either over here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Navigation, strobe, and anti-collision. Um, how are we doing right now? Okay, we're climbing. All right. Uh, those are strobes. Wing lights are usually switched off during cruise or above 10,000 feet. Oh, there you go, first officer. Thank you very much for enlightening us. Though I live bloody close to the airport, so I think that's why I never see planes with their wing lights off. Any more news on Flight Sim 2020? We should see news on this next Thursday. Check prog at FMC. Yeah, let me do that. Nav status. I can click it. And everything looks alright, I think.
1,000 to go.
I can click on nav status. I mean, I am managing, but it is really weird. Normally, I don't do hops, so I really always get a cold and dark aircraft. I have no issues there. But this time that I, I did another flight when next to landing with another, I think I missed something, or I missed something. Let's put this to off. By the time planes are near my house, they're under 10,000 feet. Yeah, that may be why you see more lights than normally on cruise altitude. So yeah, I'm right in the northern approach line. Thought that's a good rule to know for when I get on Explain and start streaming myself. Indeed. YouTube is janky and in and of itself. What airplane is he flying? Who, me? 737-900. People underestimate the importance of your lights, and remember, don't blind the marshaller at the gate. Turn off the taxi lights. Well, yeah, that'd probably be me. Who's the ultra blinky guy over at gate B13? Can he turn off some of his lights? Every light that can blink, it's turned on that plane. How long is the estimated flight time? I think it should be showing on the overlay, doesn't it? Please do let me know if you can see the estimated time on arrival. Where and how did you get the plane? The plane is absolutely free. You can just Google Zibo. That would be Zulu, India, Bravo, Oscar, 737-900. You're gonna find a link to a to a page, and you're gonna be able to download that aircraft absolutely for free. It's amazing. And there we go. Okay. Okay, how long for our top of descent? Okay, let me make sure. Let's see the steps. I want to make sure everything is in order over here. Let's go to the oh boy. Let's go to the plan. What is this? Yeah, let's go to the plan. 20 nautical miles is all right. Let's go to legs and let's step up. RTT. Okay. RTT straight to LMM, and then it gets us into the runway. Okay, it wants us to reach RTT and it wants us to hold right and then proceed. Okay, I am going to remove the hold. Let's see. Let's go back to map. Oh no, but the hold is okay. I know, no, I know where it is. It's after the go around. The first RTT doesn't hold. Okay, okay, everything is good. Everything is a-okay. There we go. We can probably put the speed a little bit better. Let's do 320. How does that sound? When will be your next stream? Not sure yet. Um, I do want to be streaming a little bit more often. I think it is really cool to be able to engage with you guys. It is an experience that I just don't get making videos. So I used to make flights, YouTube videos flights, but I think streaming is more fun for everybody. So I think I'm gonna start doing way more. I'll try to post a video on when I get a schedule for the streams to announce that, and so you guys can stay tuned. I really love having you guys around. It is super fun. Yeah, Mrs. Puff, go and get that aircraft. It is an amazing aircraft, absolutely free, a blast to fly. You're not gonna regret it. It's amazing. Let's go into the outside view. Let's see how the weather is. Ooh, quite smoky. Probably the weather is gonna be a little bit better once we get closer. We'll have to see. Let's see. Let's see. Bum 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 bum. When will be your next? Yeah, there you go. First after cross check. Are you from Eastern Europe, European European country? I'm so curious. Like ever since I started watching you, I was like, where the heck is he from? Thanks, gonna download it now. Yeah, you do that. I'll also want to stream more often. Yeah, streaming is fun. Easier said than done, though. Indeed. Frame rate and bit rate. Yeah. Um. I am not from a Eastern European country. But you guys have been pretty close on this stream. Pretty close. If you guys guess it, I'll let you know. That's for sure. Let me see, everything is in, should be in order. Oh, it's a little bit bumpy now. Uh-oh. Yeah, the wings are shaking a little tiny bit. Jamie, how old are you? I actually forgot how old I am. Yes, I am 29. Holy shit, I thought I was 28. I am 29 now. Damn, I'm about to be 30. Jesus. Time flies by, that is for sure. Indian. No, sir. No. I don't think I have an Indian accent. Hopefully I don't. I don't really like Indian accents, to be honest. Nothing against Indians. I gotta make that clear. I just don't like that accent. I think there are really cool ones. You know what kind of accent I would like to have? Like a Scottish accent. Those accents are awesome. That would be great. I would be so popular and so famous with an Irish accent, Scottish accent. Ah, that would be so great. So jealous. So jelly. So jelly. European? No, not from Europe. But I'm gonna list you guys. You guys need to guess the country. If you guess the country, I'll confirm it. Actually, I should call for the seatbelts on. Let's do that. It is really fun. Let's go. Let's go. PA system turbulence. Nice. China, no. Japan, no. I would love to be Japanese. Gotta be honest. That would be fun. Korea, no. Thailand, no. Singapore, no. Malaysia, no. No, you're pretty cold. I'm gonna give you that. You're pretty cold. Wow, it is bumpy. How far away am I from the top of the sun? Okay, still quite a while. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in into the hard runway. This approach is gonna be quite hard, guys. If I don't make it, please be understanding. It is hard, not easy at all. Filipino, no. Canada, no. Russian, no. Cuban, no. English, no. No. I don't know. You may, guys, you may be a little surprised. I saw another message that I wanted to. Um, Calderón, you have to fly in Argentina. We have lots of beautiful places. Oh, I am sure Argentina is such a beautiful place. And what is it? Is it, excuse my ignorance, I think Peru, that is above Argentina, that it has some really intense mountains over there. Nick Jack, yeah, at least I'm not on the MD-80, that is true. Welcome back, sir. Happy to have you around. Uz Uzbekistan, no. What game is? This is X-Plane 11, sir. Really beautiful simulator. Give us a clue. Okay, I am in America. Jamie Watkins. Okay, you're gonna help me. That sounds about right. I trust you, man. So actually, you know what? I need to start looking for the weather, the METAR for LOWI. Let's see what pressure do we have that down there? 1015. Okay, almost the same. It says, okay, we have a few clouds at 300 feet. Oh boy. The good thing is that those are a few. Excuse me. So hopefully we'll make if the runway is inside a cloud, I am not gonna be able to land. I'm sorry. And we have broken at 6,000, scattered at 1,800. Oh boy, it's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good. It wasn't like this when I prepared the flight. It was not like this, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it my best. And if we can't land there, we'll be having to go to our other airport. Arabic country? No, no, no. Any chance one day we could fly into KGPI? Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna write that down, and I'm sure we can get a flight right there. Not a problem. Kilo Golf, Papa India, USA. No, I'm not from USA. My dad is from the USA, actually. You don't sound American, though. Well, there you go. Uh, I can sound very American. If you guess my country, I will speak in my native language. So there you go. Sup, Krashek Noe de la Cruz. Sup, how are you doing, sir? Nice to have you around, my man. Few clouds, you can handle that. Yeah, few clouds, yeah. But scattered and broken at 1,800 and at 6,000, that's gonna be interesting. Can you go Cat 3 Autoland? No, there is no ILS for LOWI. It is a visual approach only airport. It is absolutely illegal what we are going to attempt to do. Fun flight to do is Cord KMKE. I'm gonna also write that down for the next one. Cord to KMKE. There we go. Okay, we're pretty far from our top of descent. Let me just make sure I know. I really haven't used alternate uh, airports, so if I am in danger, how am I going to switch to an alternate airport? Again, destination. Can anybody walk me through a how to set up the alternate airport if I need to? Jamie, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, or Kansas, California. Oh, you're going to on states. No, I'm telling you, I am from the continent America, not from the country. Give us a clue. What is the first letter of your country? If I say the first letter of my country, uh, you're going to be able to guess quite quickly. No, yes, I am in America. I am in America. I am not a U.S. citizen, but I am from the continent of America. Noé, been watching your vids for a while now and love what you do. Thank you very much, sir. I don't think you understand how much I appreciate those kind words. Cord KMKE, uh, 1 hour-ish. That's awesome. That is really good. That's just right there on my alley. Canada, no. But I am planning on going to live to Canada, hopefully. If everything goes according to plan. I love Canada. I actually lived in Canada. Bank angle, what the hell? Whoa. And there you go, Mexico. I am from Mexico. Muy buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. Bienvenidos a Crosscheck. There you go. You guys find out. Uh, nice, nice. You guys got it. I am a Mexican citizen. Okay, we should be actually quite close to our top of descent. On departure arrival, there should be an alternate setting. I was there, wasn't I? Let's see. Okay. Arrivals. Other. I don't see anything for the alternate. Maybe on route? No. Maybe I just need to change it on the route, change the destination, and that's about it. I don't know. The price is you end up knowing where I'm from. Hello, Hong Hui, NG. Glad to have you around, sir. We are getting really close to a really exciting landing. You win a glorious bottle of wine served chilled as we begin descent. A virtual one, that may be. Wine for everyone. Do a 360 if you can't get in. If I do a 360 where I'm going, I'm gonna crash into some mountains. I'm gonna go and have to do the hold pattern, and then from there go to my alternate airport. But hopefully, I am going to be able to land here. I'm really excited for that. I hope I am able to. Actually, I'm gonna start doing a couple of things here. FMC, whatever that was. Reset MCP altitude. How do I do that? I How do I reset the MCP altitude? Okay, I'm not sure. But right now I'm gonna fly heading up 270. Let's do heading select. And wow, you learn something new each day, don't you? Reset MCP alt. Some FMCs have the alternate button, but this one doesn't. Yeah, it seems that way. Remember to turn your lights on under 10,000 feet. That is correct, sir. Turn on the seatbelt side. Actually, we turned that quite a while ago because it is a bumpy ride. All right, have a good landing, Crash. Love your stuff you do. I've been subscribed for you like for 2 years now, so keep up the great work. Thank you very much, and thank you for sticking around. I truly appreciate that, sir. Hope to see you around. Uh, well, quite often, to be honest. Jamie Watkins, butter. I'm going for a butter, hopefully. Take good care of yourself first, Officer Phil, and thank you very much for your support. Knick Knack Jack, your English is great. Do they have a Mexico City scenery for Explain 11? They have one for prepared, but it's outdated. I think there is a modded version from that scenery to Explain 11, and it actually works quite well. A little hard on the frames per second, but it does work. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. I All of the media I consume is in English. I like everything on my cell phone, on my computer, everything is set up on English. I do not I do not read anything in Spanish for some weird reason. I just like English so much. I think there is much more information and there is better quality of information out there in English, so that's why I like English a lot. Jamie Watkins, what do you do for a day job? I used to be a photographer, a wedding photographer, But to be honest, I didn't like that kind of stuff. I'm not too into uh, like Facebook and Instagram and all that. And if you want to be a good like a good photographer, if you want to do some good money as a photographer, you need to be on all of that, and it's not my thing, so I got away from that. Right now, what I do is I am a stock, how's it called? It can be a stockbroker, kind of. I do tradings, daily tradings, and that's basically my job right now, and it's high risk, high reward, I guess. But I lose some, I lose a lot of money. I win a lot of money. It's an interesting job. Uh, I do this for my family, for the so basically, yeah, doing how's it called? Uh, I forgot the word. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm buying and selling stuff all day long, um, sitting on the computer basically. Ooh, a long haul. I don't know. Those are intense. Yeah, my top of descent. I should reach Elmem at 130. So let's go for 130. How does that sound? 130, 130. And let's do a level change. Alan, irony. I used to do the same. Were you also a weddings photographer? That's crazy. Yeah, I hate all that stuff. I hate it. I mean, I just want to go and take good pictures and that be the end of the story. But having to always be there and like I don't know the what is popular there is butt naked ladies or some really cringy stuff, and I don't. That's not my thing. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing photography. As a hobby, but as a job, I was doing actually quite well. I had my own business. I was doing really, really good. Um, but yeah, and the clients can sometimes be can be just a pain in the ass to deal with, and the weather here is looking kind of crazy. This is gonna be an interesting approach indeed. Oh snap, Crushek, you trade forex, bro. It is quite fun. It is quite fun. But right now it is a scary time to be on the market because a recession is looming onto us. So so it is quite tricky. And the trade war with China and all the crazy stuff that Trump is doing, it's just been a headache for the market. So it's a rough time to be there. But yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta you gotta try your best. Knick knack jack. Nice. I tried learning Spanish in high school. I was fine till it came to conjugating verbs. Yeah, yeah, I understand your pain. It gets a little bit tricky, doesn't it? Alan, I sold my photo gear and all. I'm planning to get a drone and do some pro drone video. Now that is lovely. That I've been thinking about that as well. I still have my photo gear. Um, really haven't gotten rid of it, but it is now getting well outdated. I I had a Canon 5D Mark II, I think. I don't know if it was Mark III or Mark II. Some fixed focal length lenses. The 50, the 35, the 85, the 135, the 24. Cool lenses, awesome lenses. Nice, me too, man. I trade, but took a small break. Going to start back next week. Oof. Good luck with that, man. Right now it is interesting. I am actually on a bear market position right now, not a bull market. So, uh, yeah, I hope you find uh, a good tactic over there. Okay, we're almost reaching 13,000 feet. Let's turn left. Let's go to the waypoint, LMM. Let's go 130. I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna slow down to 250. I wanna take it easy on this approach. Ooh, 4 hour. Maybe someday I will do a long flight, but for the time being, I think I'm gonna stick to some hops. 40 minutes, maximum 1 hour per hop. Do a long haul time lapse. Now that could be interesting. A long haul time lapse would be really cool. That is something that I could do. The social networks bullshit drove me crazy. I didn't want to deal with building a portfolio on Facebook and all this social media craps. Uh, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone, that's for sure. It wasn't for me. Hey, how about one day a flight through KGPI? Yeah, absolutely. It is. It is. I already wrote that one down, and I am planning to do that one. It's pretty cool. I want to be a airplane when I grow up. I would also love to be an airplane when I grow up. A 747 would be great. I want to be big and beautiful. The day before the wedding, they tell me one thing. The day of the wedding, they tell me to do another different thing, and all of a sudden, I don't have the right lenses. Ah, yeah, things. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, people who are getting married for the first time don't know what they are doing. Like, how would you? We don't have much experience getting married, so those guys really don't know what they're doing, and they ask for things that they don't need or they actually do not want. So it is really interesting. It is a
1,000 to go.
a pain in the ass for sure. Okay, we are at 13,000 feet now. Um, Reset MCP altitude. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna go reset MCP altitude. Probably that's the reason why we were having trouble with the um, VNav. Yeah, no idea. Okay, so our next altitude. Let's go to legs. We should stay above 13,000 feet for the next waypoint, so that's good. The heading, I need to change that immediately. Let's do 80. Is the Zibo hard to install? I have explained it, just haven't gotten around using it yet. Knick-knack Jack. No, it is. It is. You just have to drag and drop a folder. It is quite simple, dude. It is awesome. Go ahead and do it. Super recommended. Are you affiliated with a company or something? Regarding what? I'm sorry. But no, really, I'm not affiliated with any kind of company. um, Alan S. I ran my own photography company, then closed up shop. I run my own technician business that doesn't make much money because Geek Squad and all these corporate outfits killed small techs. Oh, I know about that, but honestly, the small ones are the ones that give you the best service. I actually try to use uh, small businesses because you can have much better experience going on that direction. Let's see if we can keep going. LNAV. Nope. Okay, no problem. Can we do a direct to? I don't know. Okay, this is gonna start getting interesting, so let's let's get this under control. Actually, I want to slow down. I want to slow down all the way to probably 160. No, what am I doing? Oh, over here, 160. There we go. LNAV, here we go. Okay, it seems we're doing pretty good. Also, with how everything is soldered on the board nowadays, oh, yeah, yeah. Uh, you really need some super equipment. Everyone here would like to live his life as a plane. Most definitely, I would love to be a plane. I do too many long hauls flying San Francisco to Seoul in the PMDG 744. Right now, we'll stream the landing around 11 Zulu. Ooh, well, yeah, on the 747, it is a blast to do long hauls. It's just so rewarding. Jamie, if you were an airplane, then people would touch you all over. They would be all inside of you. Yes, that is true. Adventure travel. Hey, how are you doing, sir? Nice to have you around. You're about to witness a serious accident, most probably. Okay, so the next one is gonna be about 10,000 feet. So let's set 10,600 and let's level change. Can I do VNAV? Nope, not yet. That is a shame. What the hell is going on? Okay, flaps. 1, 2. That looks beautiful. Later on, just before I closed the business because I got sick of the social media crap, I met people sign contracts a week before the wedding, and that indicated what lenses and gear I would use and how. Yeah, you had to put everything like on the table. That's the only way, and get them to sign it. Definitely. Yep, tough shit. Knick-knack, Jack, thanks for the info. No problem, sir. Jamie, lights, lights, lights. Yes, lights. Let's turn on our landing lights. Runway turn off. We can do that as well. Wing lights on. And that is it for the arrival. Max effort on those things. Let's arm the speed brake. And how are we doing with flaps? Let's go to flaps 5. And how are we doing right now? Okay, we are almost reaching our desired, not an intercept heading, but we are. We most definitely are. What are you talking about? Leave me alone. Let's go for 140 on the speed. All right. Flaps 10. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. And we should be going to 9,600 now. Let's continue. Yeah, I am a bit slow, but that's because I am really scared. This is going to be quite tricky. There is no visibility. There are a lot of mountains in front of me, and I want to have the most time possible to do the maneuvers I want to do. To be honest, yeah, it is. I'm going way too slow. I shouldn't be going at this speed. But you know what? Yeah, that should. And also, we are 10,000 feet, but that's not above ground level. The level is a little bit high here. I'm not sure. I mean, look at that. We are pretty close to that. Uh,
1,000 to go.
those things right there. So, yeah. Okay, terrain radar. Mm-mm-mm. Where did you turn the terrain radar? I completely forgot. Yeah, I probably need some help with the radar. Where did you set up the terrain radar? Okay, how are we doing? We should be at 8,300. gosh, 7,100. Yeah, good luck, I know, right? Uh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me just make sure something is correct. Let me go to where is it? Flight configuration, weather. Let's just make sure we have the most up-to-date weather. Yeah, but since we do, and it seems it's kind of bad. WXR, where I completely forgot, man. And yeah, I'm so sorry. I absolutely forgot where it is. Ah, okay, over here. Okay. Uh, weather. Okay, nothing on weather. Terrain. Do we have terrain? I clicked on it.
1,000 to go.
Where are we? Okay, we're doing good. I don't see any terrain. Yeah, nope. Can't see anything. Okay. Okay, landing gear down. Windscreen wipers, definitely. This thing's too continuous. Yes. Hopefully I won't kill you all. But it's not looking good, I'm gonna be honest. Oh boy. Okay, let's remove the autopilot. Let's remove the auto throttle. Let's fly this by hand. Speed brakes are armed. Let's go full flaps. You know what? I'm gonna use my speed brakes because I think we're really close to the runway. We got a mountain over there. It is pretty close. We have no visibility, sadly. I am overspeeding a little bit. Okay, let's take it easy on that.
2,500.
Okay, it says I am 2,500 from the, and I am standard. There we go. There we go.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
There it is. There it is. We got this. We got this. Okay. So, what's gonna be the the landing speed, guys? I'm hoping for below 200. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking pretty good. Gears are down, flaps are down, speed brakes are armed, auto brake set to max. We are below the glass slope, that is alright. It is better than to be above it, unless we get a nasty
500.
downdraft or something like that. Okay, here we go, boys.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40.
Oh,
30.
flare, flare, flare,
10.
flare, 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 flare.
10.
Oh boy. Woo!
80 knots.
Well, we got her. That is good enough for me. Oh boy. Okay. Flaps all the way up. Come on, slow down, slow down. We didn't even require reversers. I could have made a better landing, but I really didn't want to overshoot the runway. And the speed brakes. There we go. Okay, let's get off the runway. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Landing lights off, taxi lights on. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I don't have any scenery. Yeah, I haven't fixed that. Oh, my bad. Ugh, looks terrible like this. Wing lights off, strobe off. Probably the runway turn off. I don't need those right now. And APU on. Let's turn that bleed on. And we can probably just stay wherever. I mean, there's nothing here. Let's just put her down nice and gently over here. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's remove this. There we go. How is my APU doing? Still not up yet, I see. Runway in sight. 500 knots, 125. It's gonna be a rough landing, probably. Well, yeah, duh. Ouch, my back. Nice, rear wing is there, fell off the touchdown. Nah, that wasn't that bad. Passengers, please enjoy complimentary fentanyl injection when the planing to help with your horrendous back pain. Ryanair landings. Ugh. Goddamn. I'm gonna try it next time. I'm gonna try it again. I gotta do this one and I gotta do it good. I need to do below 200. Honestly. APU generators, let's set those on. Now we have the APU running. We can turn off our engines. And we can turn our anti-collision lights off. Electric hydraulic pumps off. Window heats off. Probe heats off. Yaw damper off. Fuel pumps, I'm just gonna leave the forward right one on. Emergency lights, let's put that on off. Taxi lights off. Engine starts to auto. Let's switch that to, whoops, to right for the next departure. We can probably go in and ask for ground power unit. Let's turn that on. APU bleed off. APU off. Yeah, we're set, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was a crazy landing for sure. Yep, definitely Ryan aired it. I made a 500 feet per minute landing on stream earlier today. It happens. Great work. Scud running. Taxi to the non-existent Ghost Gate. Gate Golf 15. 10 out of 10 airport scenery. I agree. If there is no scenery, it can't get better than that, can it? Nice landing, Captain. Thank you very much. I mean, considering the situation, we had visibility really, really, really close to the ground, and for some reason, my terrain and my weather radar were not working. I'm gonna have to dive a little bit into it because I was clicking on those buttons. I don't know if I gotta do something more than that, but there we go. Call emergencies. We got people with broken hands, legs, and backs. Probably noses. Lots of noses as well. Is there a bad landing when the plane can be flown again? It actually can be flown again. So there you go. Good landing is a landing everyone walks away from. A great landing is when the plane can be used again. Yeah, I think everybody can. Well, I don't know if they can walk, but they can surely get rolled down the aircraft alive. The aircraft most definitely can take off again. That is for sure. Minus 700 feet per minute, your best call for landing gear, tire inspection, and replacement, probably. Yeah, but I did, well, as far as I'm concerned, it was a 500, right? United at LOWI. What a time to be alive, isn't it? All right, guys. Well, that was quite an approach. And yeah, probably that was illegal. On minimums, I'm pretty sure I didn't have visibility of the runway. Um, yeah, and my terrain radar was not working at all. So I'm gonna add, there was a couple of issues on the flight. I need to go through them and fix those problems. Obviously, we do not want to have those kind of problems there. Let's turn this on. We don't really need the wipers anymore. Oh yeah, for sure. Next time I will be using a checklist. Normally I really don't need them, but watching at the chat and trying to maintain conversations, well, that takes uh, that difficulty level way, way higher. And a totally illegal approach, that is for sure. But still, we landed. We landed safely. We didn't overshoot the runway. Um, that is a good landing in my books. I'm really happy about it. Anyway, guys, that was pretty much it. Thank you very much for sticking around with me. I really enjoyed all of you sticking around. It was awesome flying with all of you. All of the suggestions that you have, please send them to me here via messages or as comments on the video. I do want to keep improving, and it really helps me a lot when you guys help me improve on my videos. Definitely, some things for the next flight is for this kind of aircraft, figure out what's up with the terrain and the weather radars, see what's up with the VNAV when continuing a flight, and of course the checklists. That is going to be really important. I need to have one because, uh, yeah, I also want to be on the conversation with you guys, so I need to have that, you know. What do you think about the 777X folding wingtips? Do you think they are good or bad? Well, I think they're good. I think they're good because bigger wings is always better. And if they do fail, I don't think it's enough for the aircraft to lose control. on the, I mean, if you lose those tips. So I think it's all right. I think those are nice. Uh, what are you waiting for? Fly away. Well, I just finished my 2 hops, so that is pretty much all for today. I'm having some visits at home, so I need to work on that. But it was really nice having you guys, and hopefully you will be around for the next stream. I'm gonna try to work out a schedule so you guys can know beforehand when I'm going to be streaming, because right now these are just surprises. If I get a chance, I start streaming, and that's about it, right? Um, Good night, Chief. Thank you very much, Mrs. Puff. Good night to you as well. What is your username on Discord? It is crosscheck. Uh, the link is in the description for my server. You can join us there. I would be happy to have you around. Thanks for the stream, Nick Nack Jack. Thank you, sir, for sticking around. It was a pleasure to have you here. Always a pleasure to have you here. Whew, yeah, you missed the good stuff. Fly away. Um, What a shame. What a shame. It was quite an approach. The first one was nice, easy, beautiful. It was awesome. 50 feet per minute landing. Absolutely awesome. This one was a hard one, but it was gnarly and it was really fun. I loved that freaking approach. And as you can see, the scenery is absolutely astonishing. 10 out of 10. Ryan, Kevin, Barrel Bar, you're late, my dude, but hello! The stream is just finishing. It is a shame, but hopefully I will be seeing you on the next one. Fly away. I will see you later, hopefully. Fly away. Thank you very much anyway for, well, trying to reach the stream. All right, dudes. Well, anyway, I'm gonna be on Discord later on tonight, chatting with you guys. If you got some suggestions and all of that, the Discord server is a great place to leave your suggestions and to, when I am able to chat with me a little bit. It is an amazing place, and we are discussing also the new flight simulator. Hopefully, we'll get new updates this week on Thursday. I will be updating you via YouTube, and also I will be discussing all of that on the Discord channel. So if you can, please go and check it out. I really would like to see you guys around. I am excited for FSX 20. It is not FSX. FSX is the old one, but for FSM or more or better yet, MFS 2020, I am super excited, my dude. I am so excited. I hope you are too, because I think it's gonna be really cool, my man. Are you excited for that? Everyone is, and anyone who isn't needs a Luna Loons. Loon. What is that word, man? Lunulans. Yeah, excuse my ignorance. But yeah, anyway, yeah, guys, please do drop off on my Discord channel. I am really happy you guys were here on my flight. I am hoping to do more flights, and thank you very much for your support. Happy flying! Cross check out.